Hello everyone and welcome to another video in the Learn How to Read Manga video series. It's been quite a long time. It's been like maybe 4 years since I uploaded the last video, but so here we are. And let's get right into the content. So if you'd like to know more about what this series is about, I think it would be probably best if you go and watch the series from the first video, or at least watch the first video. In this video, I'm just going to go ahead and analyze the dialogues that you can see on the screen. Let me just zoom in on the top right corner. So here we go. So in the previous video, Light, this character over here, he came home from school and he talked to his mom, that's her, and he gave her a report card. And she says, 哇，又是全国共通模拟考的全国第一。哇，又是全国共通模拟考的全国第一。In English, in nice, natural English, this would translate into, wow, you placed again first on the national mock examination. So, character by character, this says, 又 means again, 是 is, are, 全国 means whole country, literally, 全 means entire, whole, and 国 is country. 共通 means universal. 共 means like common or universal, and 通 also means universal, but also it can mean expert or to connect. In either case, together it means universal. 模拟考, 模拟, it means to simulate. 模 means to simulate. 模仿 is a double character word verb, which means to simulate, and 拟 is also to simulate. And this is a very typical thing actually with Chinese verbs, where you combine characters that have the same or similar meaning into one verb with the same meaning. So 模 means to simulate or to imitate, and 拟 is the same thing, simulate and imitate. And so simulate, it means to simulate or imitate, 模拟. 考 means to test or a test. The full double character word is 考试. So 模拟考 is this mock test in English. And then this something 考 is a pattern that you can use for many different types of tests. So 模拟考 is one of them, but you can have like something 考, and it's still going to be a test, but just a different type of a test. 的 means something like the English apostrophe S in words like Peter's table or mom's house or something like that. Or it can be like the kind of, or of the, or something like that. You'll see when I get into the sentence. I think you'll be able to understand its meaning better. If you're a complete beginner, if you're not, you probably have come across this. I think it's called a particle. 全国, same thing as here. Entire country. 第一 means first. 一 on its own means one, and 第 is the ordinal number sort of like prefix. So 一 is one, and 第一 means first. 三 means three. 第三 means third. So again, our entire country, universal mock test of the universal mock test, whole country first. So again, you placed the first on the universal mock tests of the entire country. And he replies and he says, 算是吧, 算是吧. So in English, in nice English, this would be, I guess so, probably guess so. Literally, character by character, this means, 算 means, 算 originally, or the main meaning of 算 is to count. But in this case, 算 means to be considered, or something like that. So I guess it's not really difficult for us to understand where the connection comes from count and to consider. Even in English, you can say something like, it counts as. So for instance, this person counts as the member of our team. So is considered to be the member of our team. Same thing here. 算 means to count, but in this case, is considered. 是 to be, or is a fact. And 吧 is a particle, which is sort of like smoothing the edges around the verb. So 算 means to count, and 算 or to be considered, and 算吧 means it's probably considered, like, yeah, it seems like it is considered. So 算是吧, it means I guess so, probably guess so. And if you notice, there is no subject. So he doesn't say I 算是吧, so 我算是吧, or 就这个东西算是吧, or this thing or this situation, I guess it is considered to be so. Very, very frequent thing in Mandarin Chinese. Subjects are omitted very, very often. And this is the case in this sentence as well. And he continues and he says, 我上去念书了，不要来吵我。我上去念书了，不要来吵我。So, in nice English, he says, I'm going upstairs to study. Don't come and disturb me. And word by word, it means I, up, go, study. Le, again, is a particle which has a lot of meanings, quite difficult to understand, and I prefer to learn it on a case-by-case basis. So in this particular case, 我要上去念书了. All right, so I'm out of here. I'm going upstairs to read. If it were only 我上去念书, it means I'm going upstairs to read. And in this case, 我上去念书了, like, okay, so I'm out of here. I'm going upstairs to study. Sorry, not to read, to study. And this le somehow is like this switch that switches one situation to another. Like I was here, but now I gotta go le. All right. So like literally, I had to say it in English and use the le in Chinese for you to understand like what it somehow means. It's like switching this mindset from I'm here and now I'm going. Sometimes it's translated as the past tense, but it doesn't work always like that. It has other meanings as well. In this case, I prefer to see it as the switch between two situations. So, 我上去念书了, I'm going up to study, 了. And then 不要来吵我. 不, don't. 要 means to want, but it's an indicator, I think, of like close future. So it's very similar to when we say in English, I'm going to do something. So 我要念书, like it means I want to study, but also I'm going to study pretty soon, probably. Very similar analogy, right? So I'm going to do something. Originally, to go to literally meant to walk somewhere, maybe drive even. But we often understand it as sort of an indicator of a very near future. Similarly to want, which originally meant to really want something, in some cases in Chinese, it is the indicator of near future, as is the case here. So 不要来吵我, don't come up and disturb me. 来 means to come, 吵 means to disturb. The original meaning is to make noise or even to argue. So 吵架 means to argue. And 我 is just me. So 我上去念书了, I'm going up to study. 不要来吵我, just don't come up and disturb me. And she says 好好. 好 means good. And she says, oh, okay. All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you're having a nice day or evening or whatever the time is in the world where you are. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.